Christmas soap. And what I'm going to do is I cut these out from the ones that you saw before, and I just placed the flowers on there, so I will show you in detail when I get this mixed up. And then I'm going to pour the rest in a slab mold, and it will be pretty thin, well, about that thickness, and so I can make some more with the cookie cutter. Let's see, my cookie cutter. So that's what I'm going to use tomorrow to get it cut out. Today, my headache's been pretty much on the side, so I'm going to get something done. Went to Walmart, had to get my medicine and everything, and I got this mold, and it's going to be a Christmas one, and I'll be doing the same thing as pouring it in a slab and using a cookie cutter. This fragrance, I used the almond, and I also put some lemongrass essential oil in it, and it smells very, very good. I wanted to keep it about the same because I know you're going to ask, but when you use the cookie cutter, you're always going to have, like if you were making cookies and you have the rest of the dough and you put it together and use it all up. Same thing with the soap. So this was all that was left from around after I cut the things out. So it is fragranced in almond fragrance, so that's why I want to try to keep my fragrances the same. And I also have some more shavings, so I will be putting it in there. Oh, I guess I should show you the Christmas trees. They're drying out now. But here is the folk art Christmas trees out of the ovals, and very, very smooth and slick. And see the colors of all the little, I guess you can call them embeds now. So that's what they look like. Put these back. And these little ones that I use, the square cookie cutter is going to have little flowers that I made, and I showed you that I did that. But also on the bottom part, I'm going to write love, joy, and peace on the different ones on there. And then I'm going to take it, I'm going to do that in white. Then I'm going to take a little bit of gold, and then I will, you know, kind of like shadow it in. And that will be the end of that. So I will quit my talking and get geared up and get this on the ball. Put my goggles on. I got all of my oils and everything in here, and my essential oil and my fragrance already in there. The lemongrass will tend to make it go a little bit quicker than the almond fragrance, and that's okay. We will be prepared for it. So I'll have this for white for the piping. I don't need very much of that, and then I'm going to have the green for the leaves to pipe on there. And the white also will be the glue to glue the flowers on. Okay. And you know what? As messy as I am, I've got to get my apron on. This is my apron that I made from Glenn's pants that he always gives me, his blue jeans, but it is really getting rough. I got stains and everything on it, and Then this part is a shirt that he had, that he wore for years, and I confiscated it, so I just made an old hillbilly apron. Okay. Tater, you're missing Jeremy, aren't you? Jeremy stopped by to say hello and eat supper with us, and Tater is whining because he's gone. I don't know what it is about them two, but he usually doesn't get too attached to dogs or cats or whatever, unless he has them, you know, himself. But ever since Tater was a pup, she decided she was going to adopt him. He thinks it's funny. So do I. But she knows he brought the big truck home, and she heard them brakes stop, and she just went ballistics. One day, we're going to get that on video. And bring it up to emulsification. And then I'm going to pour this off right now. And I think with the next one, yes, it's going to be my square cookie cutter in this mold, but it's going to have, I guess, Noel and maybe some flowers. I don't know yet. You know how I am. I love to change my mind. And I think that's probably all that I need of the green. And the white. Whoops, I don't know why I did that like that. I'm going to put the titanium dioxide in it so that it can all be the same color as that, and then I will shadow it with gold. So, I don't know why I did that, but put the TD in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot it's over. Yes. Put that right in there. And then pour it off, and then I'll put my, I guess you could call them embeds in, or soap scraps, whatever you want to call them. Just a nifty way of using up soap. Just want to make sure that that titanium dioxide gets mixed up pretty good. Alright, now I can pour it off and blend it a little bit more, but we don't want any embeds in that. Yeah. Bring that up a little bit. Oh, no bubbles. Well, the lemongrass didn't accelerate the trace, so that's a good thing. And that will be fine. All right. I will just stir in the soap scrap. Okay, first one in is the newer soap that I made yesterday. Nice thing about this is soap, so I can wash it up and put some more in there later on. And here's the other. So just use what you have. Some old-fashioned Christmas. And you're probably wondering, why in the world is she making so much? Well, right on the Christmas season, I have 2 major events that I usually do for a vendor's show. And every year I say that I am going to be ready for it. At least, you know, more Christmassy. Well, people buy a lot of soap and stuff, but just for the event, just want something Christmas. So, the other years, I wasn't prepared because I was healing, and before that, I was sick, and I couldn't do too much. And then, yeah, so I just wasn't prepared. This year, I am going to be on the market on it. Holiday stuff sells pretty good, but I want to get a good head start on this one. Make some pretty soap. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to make some, I want to make some Christmas ball ornaments that are soap. Now I guess I will show you guys how to do that. And what else? Oh, some long skinny soap that you can just, when you get ready to use it, you can just break it in 2 and there you go. It'd be more like a guest soap or a nice little gift set. I'm going to do that. Make a little bit of snowmen and maybe some Christmas trees on there. I got quite a few little things that I'd like to get done for the holiday. Alright, let's get this brambleberry mold. I took out the inserts. I don't need the inserts in this since I will be cutting it. Well, yeah, the cutting of with the cookie cutter. Get these over here. So I have a little bit more room. Okay. So let's get pouring it. And this will set in, I don't know about tomorrow, but the next day. So I'll be busy tomorrow. If I'm not in bed with another headache. I've been fighting them off, and I've had these cluster headaches. I know it's due to the weather. Not getting too much done. get the soaping done. So I just do a little at a time, unless it's really bad, if anyone suffered with migraines. But I have Embeds, and so it still makes you feel like you're discombobulated and really can't do nothing. What I'm doing right now is making sure that it's even. That looks so pretty with the embeds, or the soap scraps. Make new soap. And I'll paddle that down. Get all that, as much as I can in there. And I'll set it aside. Okay. Still think that side isn't. Okay. Looks good enough. And that right there. Let me smack it down and then I'll put the lid on it and go away. Alright. Can you see it alright? I hope you can. Alright. Lid's going on. It doesn't have any milk or anything in it. So put this aside in the living room, I think, on the floor. And Tater, you stay out of this, okay? Yeah, you stay out of there. Okay. So, see, I don't know. Yeah, see, these aren't on. I hope that you can see it all right. I just placed them on there. And then I'm going to bring you back so I can mix up the soap and get it in the piping bag. And I will show you what I'm going to do with it. Alright, I only got 11 of them. Okay. Okay, this stuff finally set up, so I did a few. I glued them on, and I have two that I haven't done, so I can show you guys. And here's my can, and I'm gonna put the soap in here for the leaves. It's pretty well set up now, but it seemed like it wanted to take its time, so I fiddle-faddled around, you guys. So that's how I do it. I use a can. I probably don't need all that, but we will make more soap with the leftovers. And you just keep going on and on and on. And take it out of the can. Push it down so that there isn't any air in it. Then, just like frosting, so they say. I'm not one to be decorating that stuff, but it's the same principle. It's a little bit easier with the frosting, but this will work. And I got this to put on it. Okay, so those are my leaves. Let's get busy to gluing it on, and I hope that you can see. I hope it don't fall again. If you only knew how I got it taped up and all that good stuff. Okay, here it is. And I take my white and I just place the flowers on there like that. That's why I make them ahead of time. And I think I'll take these ones off and just work on the one side. It just makes it easier. And it's not like it's glue that you don't have time to position. And while I was waiting for the green to set up, I took my toothpick. I don't know why this seems like it's so foggy now. I don't know. No telling what's going on. And I wrote on it, love, peace, joy. And I only have 11, so make sure I get that on the right way. I don't know which ones I have the most of. That's all I do to this, you guys. You could make these, at the same time if you wanted to. But before I do the writing, I'm going to glue this one on. I think I got 2. I didn't get it. And I hope this is not boring for you guys. If it is, let me know. And I'll just show you what I did and explain it. Oh, I got a fly in here. I tell you, every time when Jeremy comes home, he brings me a fly. Okay, and then I just go the other side. You can take them off if you want, but I like to situate them so I kind of know what I'm doing. You don't have to do this with all of them. I got a few others, I think, with the round one. Get out here, fly. I have to murder ya. That I forget what I was saying. That fly broke, drove me nuts. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see it, but I wrote love, and just so that I can do it, but that would be the last because I don't want to drag it over. So here's my tip that I love, and we are going to make, it's easier to pipe the leaves on at times, so I'm going to pipe leaves. And I know I'm in your way, aren't I? But I'm a lefty. Alright, maybe this way. And I'm gonna make sure I put some in there. And you don't have to be a cake decorator or anything like that to do soap and pipe. If this hillbilly can do it, so can anyone else. Okay, let's get one that way and that way. Let's put one up here. Okay, now you could have them already piped if you wanted to sit and pipe them and then just glue them on. Can you see it? I'm gonna make it look pretty. That's what it looked like before, after. And now I am going to show you the writing. Maybe I can get the shadowing done is what I want to call it. But here we go. Just follow it. As best you can anyways. I got a little bit shaky. That's why I got this. So just get it on down in there. And there you go. Let's get that around just a little bit so we can see the E. Okay, let me show you. There it is, folks. I don't know if it's, I hope you see it right side up. But what I do now is because you can do all monogram or mono type of color, monocolor, one color, or in the shades. And it looks really good. But let me bring you back because I gotta go get me something to put that on there for. Okay, I'm just fooling around. But anyways, after you get the writing on, I don't know if you can see it too well. You want to wait until the next day to be able to take and do the shading. But I wanted to get you to see that because I will not be doing it tomorrow with the video. But also I wanted to show you, take a little bit of alcohol and then dab on, you know, mica or whatever, and you can shade in your flowers. But see, those were made ahead of time, so they're very easy to do. Okay, just kind of shading it in. So the reason why I'm doing that is to show you how easy that's gonna be. So tomorrow, I'm not gonna do these like this because I don't like doing it in the soap is wet. So, but anyways, you kind of get what I'm getting at. And you can just lightly shade in flowers, make them a little bit more real. I wouldn't do the leaves because they are not dry yet, but can you see that? I don't know. I sprayed it, so anyways, it's so easy to do once they are dry. So will that. I know it looks kind of funky, but I'll fix it tomorrow when it all dries and I can rub it in there. But now, I think you get to know what I'm trying to do there. So, let's get back to this. Piping on the leaves. I'm going to do one more for you, and then I'm going to bid you adieu. Take it. And I'm probably going to be in your way, huh? So, just make your leaves. Okay. Very simple. Fill in as much as you want or as little as you want. I am going to be making another soap. I don't know for Christmas, but it is going to be, like I said, one solid color with the flowers and everything else in there. Let's get this. I don't mean to get in your guys' way. But as lefties, let me try to do it this way. Let's see if I can get you in there. Can you see it? Probably not. I don't know if I can do it without hanging onto it up like that, but that's how you do it. So, we are done. I will get these done and then we will start on something else. I don't know what soap I'm going to make next. Oh, well, it's going to be out of these, but I don't know. So, there's your piped on leaves. And then the writing, you saw how I did that. So I'm just going to stop right now and say goodbye. You guys all stay out of trouble and have a blessed night. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.